The Justice Department is delaying plans to indict Virginia Governor Bob McDonnell. The Republican governor has been under fire for a donation scandal. The Washington Post reports McDonnell is accused of illegally promoting a company in exchange for gifts. But McDonnell's attorney headed to Washington to argue he's done nothing wrong. Now, justice officials have decided not to take McDonnell's case to a grand jury this week. Pat, what's your take on this case?
Bob McDonnell's been one of the best governors Virginia's had in recent memory. He's been a superb governor. He's been scrupulously honest. He has, in my opinion, done absolutely nothing wrong. He has a wife who is trying to promote a vitamin company that makes vitamins in Virginia. So the vitamin company owner was very generous with her, but we can't find, at least they really haven't found any evidence that he did anything wrong, that Bob McDonnell, the governor, did anything wrong. But you know, they say that you could indict a ham sandwich if you wanted to, and they could indict Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. It doesn't take much to go before a grand jury and get an indictment. But we are litigation happy, we're indictment happy. We've got a culture where if you don't like somebody, we'll get them indicted. Well, okay, fine. Well, then that means a long trial. And I don't think the U.S. attorney is going to try to push this, the Justice Department. It doesn't make sense, and I think without question Bob McDonnell would win, but what an awful expensive thing. It'll cost at least $1 million or more to defend it. And, you know, according to the laws of Virginia, in my opinion, he hadn't done anything wrong. And so what are they going to do? But I think you ought to pray for him. He's a graduate of Regent University and a very fine person, a very fine friend. And as I say, he's made a wonderful governor. And this thing came up because his wife just really doesn't understand certain of the niceties that go along with that high office and what you could do in terms of your friends, and people try to take advantage of her.
Well, and everybody, no matter who you are or which party you're in, has enemies, and they look for those things that can be exploded in the media. And
it's so easy to do it, but you know, the law is that somebody gives you money and then you give them a state benefit in exchange for it. As far as it can be determined, there was no benefit given to anybody for anything. He got some gifts, his wife did, and daughter. But as far as we can tell, he didn't do anything for the state. They had a reception in the mansion, but that was a private affair paid for by somebody else. But anyhow, we'll see what happens. But I just hope and pray the Justice Department will relent and they won't do that. This is just not a good thing for a man who served his country and served his state very nobly and very well over the years.